Okay, well, I suppose I better start with an apology. uh, I think it's been a month since I uploaded that last one, The Return, saying, right, that's it. I'm going to be uploading weekly. Here I am, get ready. Yeah, and I just totally shit on that idea. There has been a reason. I am just decided to just fob it off. Went and got myself a new home, bought myself a house with my girlfriend. So that's been really taking up all my time. One thing I will say for anyone who's buying a house, thinking about buying a house, is always I'd just invest more in a good solicitor and a good mortgage broker. Like, really do your work. Go off recommendations. Don't just go for the cheapest one, because I'll tell you right now that will come back to bite you in the ass. Ours has been absolutely amazing. We paid a bit more for our broker and our solicitor, and it's been absolutely plain sailing. And I've literally only had to sign things, never had to deal with nothing. It's been a really good experience. I know it can be really stressful and kind of soil the whole experience, which shouldn't be when you're buying something like a house. It's supposed to be one of the bigger achievements in your life, getting some property behind you, getting on the ladder, moving on, moving up. Coupled with the buying the house and everything that comes with it, the money absolutely flying out my backside, and trying to get everything together, is my coaching and programming kind of took a back seat. So I decided to hand it over to Sean McPhillips, Mr. Supreme Training himself, simply because when it was going through, like I was just really doing the basics and only catering towards my strengths, and that was simply heavy work all the time, not really undulating, not really giving myself time to recover, and because of that I picked up an injury, popped an adductor. Well, not say popped, I definitely had a bit of a tear there, just not looking after myself there. It's the only place I get tight. Did some heavy squats, bent down for a deadlift and felt a pop, and that was it for about a week and a half, 2 weeks of squatting just to see it worked back up. And after that I handed the reins over to Sean, simply because he's the only person I probably would. We've trained together for a long time. He knows my strong points, he knows my weak points. He definitely knows my weak points, because that's all he seems to be fucking programming me at the minute. But that's the benefits of having a coach. I see that now. He doesn't just cater your strengths, he builds them weaknesses up, obviously. Now, I'm still a person that prefers to be all-rounded as an individual. I prefer to program myself, I prefer to do my own nutrition. I think everyone should know how to do that, but that's just me. But like I said, if there was the one person I was going to hand it over to, it's Sean, and he's doing really well. Week 4 at the minute, I've only failed one set of 3 or 4 at an 8, I think, and the only reason because of that is I've been having some really bad digestive problems the past month, 3 weeks. I just haven't been able to eat. No appetite. Really bad loss of appetite. The fact I don't really want to eat at all sometimes. I'll go a full day with one meal early in the day, and then I won't want to eat again because I feel bloated. Just yesterday I had a bit of chorizo sausage, 10 o'clock in the morning. Went the full day without through training, work, everything. Had a meal after training because I knew I just had to get it in, but I'm still feeling bloated. I don't know why that is, since I'm not eating hardly at all. But I'm at the minute I'm just hoping it goes away. I don't know what it is. I should probably get it checked out, but I'm a bloke, so I probably won't. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to be doing these more once we get into the house. Now that I'm probably getting into the house in about a month's time, maybe a bit more. I've got my own little gaming room there, my own little whiskey room. I'm going to have a padlock on the inside with a no girls allowed sign on the front. I can do some more blogging, hopefully do a bit of face-to-face stuff. Summertime now, so it's absolutely maffed in. Not a great time for me for training wise, because if you know me, you know I absolutely sweat like a beast. But the bandanas are out. When you know the bandanas are out for me, you know it's either time to go to work, heavy work, or it's boiling hot. James behind me, he's James is James. He keeps you motivated, keeps you on track. He's always there doing curls or doing some squats. He's just hit a squat bench dead PB. Fucking good on the lad. He'll be doing the juniors and masters in a couple of months' time. I can't remember when it was, but he's on course for a good total. Me and James have a bet. Well, I bet James that this year if he squats 200 kilo, that I pay him whatever his body weight is in British pounds at that time. And I'll be honest with you, it's looking like it's going to be on, which I don't mind at all. He's after a 180 squat. I know for sure he'll hit a 180 squat. But he's got the rest of the year to come back up, pick himself up, and nudge that number even more. I mean, it's not much of a jump from 180 to 200. I know in his head it seems like it, but I tell you now, once you hit that number, you'll realise it's not. But yeah, things are good as they can be for me at the minute. Here's me again, now under Sean McPhillips training. Tendinitis coming and going still, I'm not gonna lie. It's not too bad, but it's still there. But I'm just trying to keep myself happy. I promised myself this year that I wouldn't be negative with my training, and I think I've only done that once this year when I failed that bench. But yeah, it's going well. As it gets hotter, I can get out more. But Sean's trying his best to keep me on track with work. I work in construction as a joiner. As it gets hotter, obviously people get out more, want to make more stuff outside in the heat. The building sites pick up the pace, and as a result, I get busier because I work in a very large timber mill for construction sites. So sometimes I can go 7 till 5 without a break, and then go straight into training at 6:30, 7 o'clock, get home about 10, 11, 8, and then repeat. And that can be really, really stressful on me, especially with this house stuff. But I just can't wait to get my own little pad, be able to relax, and not really stress about life too much at the minute, which I kind of am, because obviously I've got money flying out my ass. I've got people wanting money from me left, right and centre. Got a house to fill up with stuff, but it'll be getting there. These are the lasses behind me. As you can see, the clan of Turnbulls. Robin's brought 2 of her sisters into the gym. Both are really good squatters, naturally good squatters, that they just squat down with a barbell. Like, I can't do that. I literally can't just squat upright with a barbell. That's just because I'm an old beaten up man, and I know I should be able to do that, but just things like that make you realise how much you need a massage sometimes. So I'm definitely gonna, as summertime comes to an end, I know we're looking into the future now, but I'm gonna start be doing a lot more stretching, a lot more recovery for myself, just because I know I'll be doing the November Y&E. That's my next comp. I've got a long time to go till then, but hopefully will be a good one. I like November because it's cold. I don't train well in summer, so I like to leave it till winter time to train and compete real hard. So I'm just ticking over till then, but I will hopefully be making this more regular once I get into the new house. Thank you for watching.